Hello, viewers. Welcome to Football Discussion Daily. I'm your host, CGO. Please endeavor to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Follow us on Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, and other social media platforms. Thank you very much. On the show, we'll be talking about round of 16 games that were played on Saturday, July 4, 2026, the ongoing FIFA World Cup. In the first game that was played at the NROG Stadium in Houston, it ended 3 goals to nothing in favor of Morocco. So it was Canada 0, Morocco 3. And then in the second game, that was played at the Lincoln Financial Field, that is in Philadelphia. The French, Le Bleu, were able to get a hard-fought victory against highly defensive Paraguay. So it was 1-0 in favor of the French, Le Bleu. So when you look at the game between Morocco and Canada, the first half, the Canadians controlled much of the first half. In fact, I was really surprised because I was expecting the Moroccans to really take dominance starting from the blast of the whistle. But surprisingly, the Canadians were all over the Moroccans in the first half, controlled the tempo of the game, they created more chances than the Moroccans. So the Moroccans were playing much deep in the first half of that game. In fact, Canadians had opportunities that they would have scored, but somehow we must also praise the brilliance of the Moroccan goalkeeper Yassin Bono, who made some very crucial saves from Jonathan David and Tani Uluwaseyi in the game. It was a game that was a bit also physical because in the first half of that game, the referee Michael Oliver issued about 6 yellow cards. And then in the second half, he also gave 2 yellow cards. So far in this competition, that's one game that has produced more yellow cards. 8 yellow cards in total was what was issued out in that particular encounter. In the second half, the Moroccans, I think they were very, very smart the way they approached the game in the second half, especially when they got the breakthrough in the 50th minute. Ashraf Kimi was able to make a very intelligent pass from a free kick uh, across the edge of the box. And Azadine Onahi was able to shoot to the bottom corner to give the Moroccans the lead. And as soon as they were able to get the lead, that made the Canadians to put more men forward. They were because they needed to equalize in order to get back into the game. And in the course of doing that, I think that really affected them moving forward because now their back line became exposed, and the Moroccans were very efficient when it comes to their counter-attacking. Through their counter-attacking, they were able to get the second goal of the game in the 82nd minute through Zadine Onai. A very nice assist, nice pass from Brahim Diaz to Onahi, and Onahi was able to convert the chance. In the 98th minute, we still had another counter attack from the Moroccans. Brahim Diaz again providing an assist to Sofian Rahimi, who scored the third goal for the Moroccans. So it was a game that the Moroccans really showed why they are superior. The Canadians put in so much energy, they played with high intensity, but at the end of the day, the Moroccans showed why they are the more experienced team. So it was a masterclass from the Moroccans, especially when it comes to their dangerous counter-attacking football. They did so well, and they were able to show that they are the better team. But the Canadians really gave a good account of themselves. But in times of intelligence, in times of being clever, I think the Moroccans were more, they had that cutting edge in this game. Brian Diaz provided 2 assists in this game, and he made history to become the first African player to provide 4 assists in a single World Cup campaign. That is a good one for the Real Madrid player who was able to achieve this feat. He provided an assist for the Moroccans when they played against Brazil. That assist was converted by Ismail Saibari. And in their second game against Scotland, they won 1-0. He provided that beautiful assist to Saibari, who was able to convert that goal against the Scottish. Then in this game against Canada, he provided 2 assists, so making it 4. So that's a very good one from Brian Diaz. He has been very good in this competition. We are looking forward to see what he'll be able to do when they play against the French Le Bleu in the quarterfinals of this competition. In the game between France and Paraguay, they came to this game to frustrate the French team. They played so deep. They played a tactical formation of 5-4-1. It was a low block because most of the game were played in the half of the Paraguayans. So what the Paraguayans, the tactics they came with was to play very deep, play a low block, and then try to catch the French team on a counter attack. Also, they tried to be a bit cynical, trying to use some cynical antics to frustrate the French team because we saw the kind of stuff that happened on the pitch. All they were interested was trying to make sure they frustrate the French team and then possibly get the win. And one thing that also affected the French from playing with high intensity or playing with much speed, the weather temperature was a bit high. It was around 38 degrees centigrade. That's 100 degrees Fahrenheit. But one good thing about the French team is that they were very patient in this game because if you look at the kind of defensive structure the Paraguayans had in this game, it was very difficult to break them down. In fact, the French, it took them quite a time before they started having shots on target. The coach, Didier Deschamps, was able to make a substitution. He brought in Desiree Doué for Bradley Cola. And when he came in, he was able to make a very good move that earned them that penalty. Diego Gomez brought Desiree Doué down in the box, and the penalty was awarded to the French team. And Kylian Mbappe was able to convert that penalty in the 70th minute to end the French Le Bleu victory. So it was a hard-fought victory. It wasn't an easy game, and not much chances were created in this team because of the way the Paraguayans set up their team in this match. When you look at the statistics of both teams, expected goal, Paraguay had 0.13, telling you that they didn't really create much because of they played so deep, they played a low block, and that was it. Most of the games were played in the half of the Paraguayan side. And then for the French side, it was 1.45. And then when you look at the shots on target, Paraguay had 0, France had 5. And then in terms of possession, the Paraguay had 24%, France had 76%. So that tells you that the French had more possession of the ball. And then Kylian Mbappe, that goal is scored, that penalty converted, it is 7th World Cup goal at this competition. So he has scored his 7th goal, which means he has the same number of goals with Lionel Messi in this competition. And that was his 19th all-time goal at the World Cup. So he's closely following Lionel Messi, which is quite a good one. I feel he has what it takes to even surpass Messi at some point, because when you look at the age difference, Lionel Messi, I want to believe this would be his last World Cup. For Kylian Mbappe, we might likely still see him play in at least 1 or 2 World Cups. So, good congratulations to France. They'll be playing Morocco in the quarterfinals, and that's going to be a cracker. That's going to be a match to really watch. It's going to be very tough because the Moroccans have been very good. The French side have been very good. So we look forward to what will happen when both sides confront each other in the quarterfinals. Please, if you have any comments to make or you have thoughts, kindly share them in the comment section. Help us to share this video so that others can also get to watch. Thank you very much for watching and do have a wonderful time. Bye for now.